everybody, me and Dean back at you with another video today, and we have another episode of Cheap and Cheerful for you. And I got 3 wines here to taste that I'm hoping are good. I've got one that's very unique, and I'm not one of those people that uses the word unique to mean, you know, somewhat uncommon. It's unique. And I got a nice red blend from Chile, and a red blend and Merlot Malbec blend from South Africa to try out. None of these wines I've ever had before. And we're starting off with the white, which is the 2020 Sandhill Sovereign Opal. Now, Sovereign Opal is a grape. If you don't live in BC, you have undoubtedly said, what the heck is that? It is a grape that was created here by this winery. Sandhill, I think back in the day they were called Kelowna, C-A-L-O-N-A. And they cross-pollinated Marichal Foch and Golden Muscat. An effort, I believe, to find a grape that was really hardy for the Canadian winters. And this is Sovereign Opal was born, and as far as I know, this is still the only winery in the world that makes this. I know nothing about it. Nothing. Let's find out what it's like. Okay, well, let me see what it says in the back. If it says any information here. Yeah, a little bit of information about the specific vineyard and that, but nothing too exciting. Okay, so let's see. I see 11.5% alcohol, so that's pretty poundable, right? Pretty crushable. Oh, okay, right off the bat, really a lot of white flowers there. Reminds me a little bit of Gewürztraminer. A little bit of lychee, a little bit of peach, yellow apple. Like melon rind, honeydew melon, I think, rind. A little bit of white grapefruit too. All right, let's see what it's like here. Okay, off dry. Medium plus acidity. A little bit of apple. Still very floral. Medium finish. Interesting. Yeah, that's you know, how do I can't even talk about comparing this with anything because it's the only one in the world, I think, that this bottle that would ever exist. Yeah, alcohol is definitely medium minus. I actually think it needs to be colder. I know I pulled it out of the ice, but it was not in the ice. It was in one of my wine fridges, which I think has stopped working. Right now it's showing 19 degrees, and it's not set at 19, so I think it's it has bit the dust, as they say. Which means I'm going to have to do some reorganization in the wine room pretty soon, because that's the fridge where I keep all my BC white wines, so they're going to be all room temperature. That's not going to be much good. Yeah, so it's okay. It's better on the nose and on the palate, but still very nice. Perfectly crushable. I actually opened this one today because I was looking for I have a recipe for I'm having Easter ham tonight, and I'm looking for one that has a bottle. The recipe calls for 2 cups, so 2/3 of the bottle of a Riesling or another off-dry white. And most of the Rieslings I have in there are too expensive to put 2/3 of them into a ham recipe. So I thought this one's I thought was off-dry, and it is. Might be really nice, and if there's a little bit left over, it might actually pair nicely with the ham too. We'll see. So yeah, perfectly good. I'm going to say if you're a fan of Gewürztraminer, you'll probably like this. If you're a fan of Viognier, you might like this. It's pretty floral. Yeah, medium to medium minus finish, which don't really kind of gets in the way a little bit, kind of drops off a bit. There's some gooseberry there, a little bit of white peach, definitely still some melon on the palate. Yeah, so 20 bucks, I think. BC liquor stores. Well, you would have seen that already. The price on the screen. So yeah, give it a shot. You want something unique, and literally unique. I mean, this is the only one that makes it unique. Try it out. Alright, let's move on to the reds. Okay, here we go with the reds. So I've got two very inexpensive reds here to try. One from Chile and one from South Africa. The Chilean one is a cork, so I've actually corvan that, and the South African one I opened, but I haven't decanted either one of them yet. So we got 2018 Santa Isle Grand Reserve Red Blend from the Mall Valley of Chile. It's normally $21.99 at BC liquor stores. The month of April it's on sale for $14.99. It received at the 2020 Decanter World Wine Awards. This received a 95-point score and a gold medal. 95 points for a $15 wine. Okay, $22 wine normally. But still, let's find out. I don't expect to like it that much, but hopefully it's pretty good. 85% Carmenere, 15% Cabernet Sauvignon. Oh, very Carmenere-ish. A lot of bell pepper, a lot of eucalyptus, like a blackberry jam, cassis, a little bit of like vanilla bean. Black raspberry. Really nice nose. Wow, I hope this is as good as it smells, I'll tell you. Alright, let's jump right in here. Come on, be good. I'll go get a lot more. Actually, I bought two of them just because the price was so good, but I haven't tasted it yet. Yeah. Well, that is good. Yeah, nice. Okay, so really rich mouthfeel, like viscosity medium plus, acids medium to medium plus. Tannins are medium plus. Lots of black fruit. You know, on the BC liquor store website, this is listed in the sweetness code. It's listed as a 1, semi-dry. It says they're selling semi-dry red wines and getting 95 points. I don't think so. It's dry. It's not bone dry. You know, Carmenere, like Argentinian Malbecs, or they quite often have a slightly jammy quality from Chile, but it's not sweet. It's not off dry. It's dry. But I've had drier wines. Blueberry jam, blackberry, cassis, mint, dried rosemary, dried thyme, medium plus finish, medium to medium plus finish. I mean, for $22, want to try something different? I recommend this. For $15, you got a little bit of time to go get some. I really recommend this. Yeah, so I mean, I know that price is only applicable to BC, but of course BC is generally the most expensive place in the world to buy wine anyway. So wherever you're watching this from, you can probably get this for less money than I'm quoting you. But in terms of a cheap and cheerful wine, this is terrific. This would be, I would not give this 95 points, but it would be, I'll write my notes down in the official score later, but it's going to be it's going to be in the 90s. It'll be a 91 to, for $15. Probably going to pair really well with food. It says here to accompany with grilled red meats, matured cheeses, and wild boar. Damn it, I had wild boar last night. Served between 16 to 18 degrees. Yeah, that's right. 14% alcohol. Doesn't seem that high to me. Medium plus, is that right? So, But it's probably, it's fairly high, but it's not, it's certainly, you're not going to feel this is hot at all. Mm. Yeah, that's, talking about quality to price ratio. All right. Yeah, we'll get some of that. Okay, let's try, we're going to pop and pour this one. Glencarlo 2018 Petite Classique. This is a blend of Malbec and Merlot from South Africa. I actually don't know if I saw the actual percentages anywhere. Glencarlo is it's from the central, coastal region of South Africa. It doesn't go any more specific than that. There are some interesting. It's imported by a company in Belgium. on the actual label, it's got an import from Belgium, and then at the bottom it's on Vancouver, BC's import label. So it was imported to Belgium and then to BC. Interesting. Okay, so this one's also on sale at BC liquor stores. And let's find out how this one is. I've actually had this is the Petite Classique. They have another one, like I don't know, it's called Grand Classique or something like that. That is, probably double the price. I've had that before. It was very nice, but it would be in the $45, $50 range. It wouldn't be making the cheap and cheerful list. Wow, no doubt that's a very different wine. Really green. Floral characteristics from violets. I'm not really sure what I'm getting here. There's some fruit, but I don't know what it smells like. Interesting. Doesn't smell bad, but okay. I'm gonna just skip the nose for a minute and go to the palate and see if I can taste anything that I recognize. Oh, okay. So that, oh, wow. So that's got ever so slightly jammy characteristic on it, but not like blueberry jam. Wow, that's a nice finish. Wow. A little bit of sweet tobacco leaf. Blackberry, cassis, and there's it's an interesting wine. Like with the nose, there is something here that I'm not able to really articulate. It's good though. It smells like something that I don't totally recognize. Okay, so now opening a little bit. As you saw, I actually had uncorked or unscrewed it just before I started this video, and so I had that much air. I haven't decanted or anything, but it's starting to get now. There's a little bit of sweet tobacco. So the greenness is now spreading out a bit to be a little bit tobacco-y. But like a sweet tobacco leaf, like a green and tobacco, but not cigar or anything like that. Like what you'd smell in a tobacco field. I think I would know all about tobacco fields because I've been there so many times. But no, this is Now there's a little bit of like a lot of strawberry showing up. Interesting. I'll be very interested to see how this one opens up over the next couple hours. Obviously, as I said, the core event, this one, I'm going to put that one back in the wine fridge. This one I'm going to decant and drink over the next few hours today. I'll see if it makes it to my ham dish tonight. So I'm fairly familiar with South African wines. I've had quite a few of them. I don't know that I've ever had Malbec or Merlot from them, with the exception of obviously this Big Brother, which I did have once. I'm sure that was probably the same grapes. But it's not something you go out and see a lot of Malbec and Merlot, I don't think, from South Africa. Of course, Cabernet Sauvignon is kind of king down there for the grapes that we get a lot. Of course, South African red, you can drink Pinotage quite a bit. And they have, obviously, you can get Merlot and Malbec there too, but they're not. I'd have to look up and see how much was planted down there, but it's probably not that much. So anyway, so that is the wine tasting for today. That's 3 wines I would recommend. Jump on these 2 while you can get them at the BC liquor store. For those of you that are in BC, save yourself some money. $7 off this one. It's just a spectacular deal. So what else is new? I do have a sad announcement. Those of you that follow me on Twitter will know this already, but Sidra, my Torty kitty cat, passed away last week. She was guest cat. If you watch these videos, you've seen her up here all the time. She liked to be part of the video. She was a sweet girl. We miss her very much. But life goes on. And one of the downsides to being a pet owner, of course, is that they never live nearly as long as you'd like them to. Anyway, so that is what's new. I have another extravagant and excellent video that I've started that's going to be in the can pretty soon. And I'm starting a new series called Various Varietals. And it's going to be, I'm not really starting it new because I did a couple of videos that would qualify as that. I did one on Gamay. In fact, my very first video was on Gamay. And then I did one, I tasted a whole bunch of Albariños. So I'm going to take a varietal and I'm going to taste some different experiences from that varietal. Depending on the varietal, whether it could be some wines from different places in the world, like I did with the Albariño one, or in this particular case, spoiler alert, the first one coming up is Nebbiolo, which is mostly grown in Italy. So I'm going to take a few different regions that grow Nebbiolo and try that there. There's a couple other things interesting too. And if I do Chardonnay later, I might do an oak Chardonnay and an oak Chardonnay, and one from here and one from there, just to give you guys if you don't get. If you only drink wines from one place, you may not really know what the differences can be. And this should hopefully be an interesting series on that. So that's coming up soon. And of course, there's a lot more rosé to come as well. So there's going to be all kinds of stuff coming up. So please give this channel a subscription, subscribe to it if you haven't already. And give this video a like if you liked it. And if you didn't like it, don't give me an unlike. Whatever. And I'll be back soon with another one. So until then, drink great wine. Have a great day. See you soon.